Welcome back to the show, guys. What do you think about him? Someone needs to bring Hitler flashback. This guy tried to do it. Alright, welcome back to part 3 in the Paul Gascoigne, and very interesting follow on Paul Gascoigne's journey to China. To sort of pursue the last fucking dying embers of his career. A shocking story, like an absolute talent. He shouldn't have been out there doing it. Do you know what I mean? So let's get into it. I went back a wee second because there was a good line here. This is where we left off, but it was this wee line
Its summers are
that the woman says.
cursed by the choking dust of the Gobi Desert,
Just that wee bit.
the most polluted city on earth.
Right, just see that guy? That's why I couldn't stay there. That guy looks like he's still fucking he's still walking about since like the Mao Revolution. Like he was walking around then and that shit. Do you know what I mean? That's it. He's seen it like that guy, like I seen him in photos back in fucking during the Mao regime days. He's still there. You know what I mean? It's just the whole fucking situation is it's crazy. Anyway, let's go.
It stands 5,000 feet above sea level, a grim industrial zone in the very center of China.
Even she says it's grim, and that's the narrator.
Its summers are cursed by the choking dust of the Gobi Desert. Its winters are buffeted by freezing blasts from outer Mongolia. In short, Lanzhou is no place for a fun-loving Geordie lad with a career to save. And with pre-season training over, it's time for the serious business. On his debut for a team that had failed to win a single game for the whole of the previous campaign, Paul makes an immediate impact. As ever, the wider world sits up and takes notice.
Just want to show you this. Somebody's staking a claim for a late call-up for the England team. A bit of an impressive left foot. You might recognise him. He's in China. This was his debut, and that was after 14 minutes of his debut. Paul Gascoigne.
Fucking screamer, too. And look, that was his left foot. Look. Is he not right-footed?
Staking a claim for a late call-up for the England team. A bit of an impressive left foot. You might recognise him. He's in China. This was his debut, and that was after 14 minutes of his debut. Paul Gascoigne.
Well, what can you say?
I was up too loud. He's just banging them in with his left foot. Do you know what I mean? Fucking Alan Hansen, what a twat, like.
Well, this is the dilemma on Wednesday night. Left-hand side of the pitch. Is it Dyer or is it Gascoigne?
See, Alan Hansen is a fucking twat. Like, this guy is supposed to be, he was like the god on fucking, like, match of the day. Like, he knows everything about football. It was, like, you're shite. You were a shite footballer. You were shite. Was he not? Wasn't he? I don't know. Who the fuck? You played for Scotland? Like when? In the fucking 70s? The 80s or something? So fuck. Do you know what I mean? Defender as well. You're a defender. It takes the least skill to be a defender. It's the least skillful position. Alan Hansen's a twat.
On the pitch, things have started well. But as ever, his real problem...
That guy doesn't know he just shook hands with one of the greatest footballers that ever walked the earth. One of the greatest footballers that ever put on an England shirt. Fucking old fucking man doesn't know. He has the wisdom of a fool. Truly.
Problems lie elsewhere. This time on the alien streets of his new hometown.
It's a completely different way of life here, man. When I first spoke, I was nervous, I couldn't get my breath in, I was shaking and all that, but I've got used to it a little bit better now. And I've just got to hang in here. Believe me, it is hard, but I have to hang in. With the air, with the breathing.
Can you imagine how fucking alien it would be? And that wee fucker Lineker's back in the studio. Getting coffees brought to him and all, and deciding what his next new big mansion in North London's going to be. I've seen a new house, I think I'm going to buy it. Yeah, BBC's going to be paid. It's a fucking 10-year contract. Going to be fucking making, look at that, man. Do you know what I mean? Time to get a new house. Do you know what I mean? He's deciding, oh God, he's here. It's just so weird.
Sleeping at night sometimes is really difficult for us, but
just even his pink skin. It's like he's not made for that climate. You need to be somewhere cold, like here. It's like you're not made for that tropical heat. He's always sweating. It's like taking like an Arctic fox and putting it in the fucking, you know, equatorial fucking tropical jungles. You know what I mean? It could survive. It can still walk around doing it, but it's not made for that environment. You know what I mean? It can still function in it. I'm sure the fox will be okay, but like, it's not prime. It's not optimal. It's not made for it. You need to be back in your own climate, in your own habitat. Like your people evolved over thousands of years in a different part of the world. That's why it just doesn't work here.
I had to get used to that as well.
That's my theory. I don't even necessarily believe that, but right, this is where we left off this guy. So let's get into it.
Imagine 2 hours time how hot it's going to be. There's no air. And then also in the stadium.
Fuck, is it roasting hot? There's no air.
All the supporters. This is no oxygen whatsoever. So the sandstone, I'm not looking forward to the stand. So that's coming in a month's time. So all the, the desert and all that just covers the whole city.
Sandstorms. Big noisy lorries, don't get the windows. Fucking shit in your eyes.
This is a bit that bothers me because I don't know what I'm doing through it.
Dudes like that just brushing all the dust around and all, making it worse.
Yeah, because they let you know the last minute when you're training and it really plays me off.
With time to kill, Gazza turns to his friends. The ever-faithful Jimmy has returned with Heps, another mate from the northeast.
That's what we need. We need a couple of proper lads here, like.
Now he has allies as he engages the street vendors of Lanzhou.
He's got some real human beings here. You can actually relax for a wee bit.
Buy that. Rolex, man. Rolex, yes. The diamond. Oyster. How much? 5. 3. 300.
Paul thinks he's got the price down from 500 to 300 yuan. The local Rolex salesman was actually only asking for 50 yuan, or £4.
Do you see them watches? I think they're real. Have a look. Jimmy, show me your Rolex. Are they real, do you think?
It's good to you, 50. You goes not 300.
I can't believe I've given fucking 300, man. I was going
to get your hand back and I just took your hand.
Swiss made, man. I'm sure that's real.
They're not, man.
I'm telling you, Hips.
There's no way that's real.
How many you paid?
300 for one.
For one? For one?
His
Fucking
new
hell, even he
teammate,
knows.
Jerry Laterza from Paraguay, is
Look at this guy's reaction.
Swiss made, man. I'm sure that's real.
They're not, man.
I'm telling you, Hips.
How many you paid?
300 for one.
Or one? For one?
His
can't
new
believe it.
teammate, Jerry Laterza from Paraguay, is unimpressed.
For the real, man, I know the real. They're not fakes, they're real.
He knows they're real. Like, why would someone sell you a real Rolex for fucking 300 yuan on a fucking street corner in the middle of nowhere? What an idiot.
300, you give them 300, that's like a 2 months salary for them, right?
2 months salary, but I know the real.
Gaza.
That's why the guy just snatched it and ran away, laughing.
Month of Gaza is gonna drive me nuts.
Say goodbye to old costly cable TV once and for all. This revolutionary
What is this, an AI advert?
invention gives you access to your
In Jerry, Gazza has found a man who shares his singular sense of humour. But behind the laughter, there is deep frustration. Paul is being saved for the lucrative home games, and he's angry because without him, a weak team suffers even more.
We've had a meeting, everyone talking about the problems, why we let so many goals in. You know, 7 goals we've let in
we're
the
shite.
last 2 away games. So I think we're going to work on these problems and get prepared because it's Friday now, it's Friday, Saturday, we're playing 2 days' time. I didn't want to talk in the meeting because I was too angry. We keep on talking, but we don't do anything about it. I have to say something because it's not good and I'm getting pissed off about it. And when we defend corners, we have to do it quick, eh? Because, no, it's not okay because the guy nearly scored.
That's it. Kicking stuff on. He just wants to win. The team's shit. Gazza! Gazza!
Thank you.
Gaza, yeah, Gaza there, Gaza, 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 Gaza. Come here, go there, Gaza. Sheesh.
Gaza?
I've always wanted to be a professional footballer and be the best. And I would think when I was in my prime, I was the best. But then there's been times where I've just had to sit in the house for weeks and couldn't go anywhere. And that's a bit I didn't like. Or couldn't go out anywhere with the kids or the family where I was getting stopped photographs, and really I just wanted a bit of time with them. We've got to win on Sunday, we've got to win.
They not only need to win, they need to be paid. Paul might be on a £400,000 contract, but salaries are already 2 months late, and promises are all he and his teammates have.
Oh my god. He hasn't even been paid yet. Oh my fucking god, like. Book a flight home now. Give me the money now or I'm getting on the next flight. Look at this shit. Look at what you have. Fuck that, man.
No, I'm just thinking as well, our club, right, they could even just turn around and say, oh guys, you win this game, you're getting $20,000 each. We just go, yeah, fine. We're never going to say it. So they may as well just put any number down.
Can you just give me January's salary, please?
And now, when you think about tomorrow, that's it. Got to what,
They
a
don't
week
even
off.
pay the salaries. Honestly, that's so fucking booky. Like, that's so.
Maybe you're going to get the week off and then what?
It does me no good to have 10 days off without $1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where am I gonna go?
Just walk the street.
Oh my god, yeah. What are you going to do? 10 days off and you got the money? Just walk the streets. That is shit. He's worse. He's from Paraguay. He's probably closer to home, actually. Let's be honest. Fucking get the flight booked now.
Streets for 10 days looking for a few yen.
With 24 hours to go before
That's 2 months. Like, honestly, just get the flight home now and just call it a day. You're never getting that money. What are you going to do? Sue them? You're never getting that money.
a game that could make or
You
break
have to hold them to ransom. You gotta say, I'm going home now. You need to pay me now. I'm Gaza. I'm world superstar. Me Gaza. You pay me now. I play. No money. No football. No Gaza.
his new club season. Walking the streets is all Paul can do.
Oh my god! All he does is just walk the streets of these fucking stinking fucking towns, like, and then he still hasn't got paid yet. And he's paying for his dad who's live in Hong Kong, which is 2,000 miles away. He doesn't even get to see them, and then just constantly flying people out just so they can see them for a day or two. It probably takes them longer to get there than the amount of time they're there, like there and back. Oh fucking hell! Like, just dudes in fucking chairs looking at you like that. Everyone's wearing this wee Mao hat. Everyone's got this hat. You need to just get one of those hats and start just dressing like them. Start wearing shoes and all. Just wear communist clothes.
He's never stopped doing that, you know, since we've been there. Like every day, just keeps whacking his knee.
Just keeps doing that every day.
This is where I really get bored and that.
Like he has to look at stuff like that every day. Like I just wax his knee every day and all, and just. Oh my god.
There's nothing for us to do, just apart from training.
So when am I starting drinking tonight then? So what time is the drink? Oh, that guy's there. That's good that he's there. At least he has that guy there for a day or two before he goes home and then has to face the reality alone again with these people. It's just.
Oh. Are we okay?
This is People's Republic of China.
Yeah? Okay. See you later. Bye.
He's trying to have a laugh, but how could you? Like, how can you, man? Everyone just wants an autograph and then they just run away. Like they just.
I've lost it.
Thank you. I like it. Thank you. I like you too.
I like you.
I'm getting a little nervous for the moment. I've set my standards high, really high so far, so I've got to obviously maintain it. Ooh. And the game's not till tomorrow, I mean, still got another 24 hours to go, but I'm worried, man.
Like, that's the kind of shit they have in play parks here now. And they had that shit in China back then. This is where it all came from.
I could move like this tomorrow, it'd be brilliant. I can see 3 goals. Charlie, you was warming up for this afternoon.
Look at that denim jacket. That is, honestly, the guy has the worst clothes ever.
Have a good Jim.
I'll save you, Olive. I'm coming.
God love him. Like, fuck that guy's there, because.
Later, Gazza finds his way to a more familiar playground. In the hotel bar, there are pranks to be played and victims to be baited.
I've got to hide this ice cube so they don't see I'm freezing my finger now as we're talking. But I'm not going to show them this. And I'm going to put it in my pocket. Good?
Good.
Mine over mine. You try. Come on, just think mine. V. Ah. Yeah. Freeze. Yeah. Like this. And like this. No problem. A big blister.
Yeah, you're gonna have a big blister tomorrow on your finger. That's a good joke.
At breakfast on the morning of the crucial match, Paul is anxiously hoping for rain.
That's Gazza. That's basically just stupid. Do you know what I mean?
I
Brilliant.
like playing in the rain because the last time I played it was like 90 degrees.
Yeah, everyone likes playing in the rain. Slick. The ball moves slicker across the pitch. Like, get that wet, get that spin on the ball. Like,
Yeah, and there's plus with it
you can slide through the grass and tackle people. It's better.
high altitude. There's no air up front. It's hard, especially the first 15 minutes.
High altitude. Honestly, this fucking place, man.
So something like that. Well, we got used to it with the training, so it was alright.
His body just can't adjust to this fucking environment. It just, dude, do you know what I mean? It's like Carl Pilkington abroad. It's just alien. Carl Pilkington would have been out of there after about 2 days. He had the sense to bring his Monster Munch packets with him, packets of Monster Munch pickled onion with him, because he knew he wasn't going to eat anything there the whole time. But Paul Gascoigne, fair play. He's there for the experience. Do you know what I mean? He's there to try things out. Dude, he was bought over by that lie, like the early 2000s. or late 90s, early 2000 TV. Like, go out, get the experience. It's all about the experience. Fair enough, fuck.
Just get too
He's just eating his Weetabix. Not, because I don't have that there.
excited for the games.
That's what he needs. He needs his Weetabix in the morning with milk and a wee bit of warm milk and sugar on it. And a cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. Fucking sell him. He can't even. I bet he's never had a proper cup of tea, and he's in China.
I cannot wait.
He's just having noodles for fucking breakfast.
Well, don't say Paul's got his wish for the rain.
Jimmy is travelling to the game with Tony Zhu, Gazza's agent in China, who also represents all the Chinese playing in the English Premiership.
I got a lot of players, but he's a special player. Paul is very, very important, and he's feel famous on the world.
Yeah. Even in China.
In China, the history is number one now.
He's number one now.
Yeah.
Gazza's arrival has worked its wonders, and a sellout is expected.
I'm buzzing.
Everyone's coming to see Gaza. Like, sort of weird. Because he would be.
Got the roads blocked off. We can't get near the stadium. That shows how many people's going to do it. Right to sell out with you. Gaza Mania again.
Yeah, they've brought the army in and all to like keep people under control. That's how big of an event. Look at that. That's like a fucking. It's like a communist. Look at the picture of Gaza. Like he's a. That's so strange. Like that is so strange. There's something very strange about this whole picture. This hopefully will be the thumbnail.
Gansu have started the season poorly, but today, on the eve of a 5-week break, victory could transform their prospects. The dressing room is a tense and nervous place.
Come on, lads, come on. Same again, coach, from the start we press,
They don't even know what he's saying.
Yeah. Be strong in the back, Nagam. 1 and 2. Make sure it fucking gets through to him and all that. Make sure he fucking understands, Jerry. Come on, lads.
That's what it's like. Do you remember the Hurricanes? Remember the cartoon? The Hurricanes, the football team? And it was like an international, do you know what I mean? There was a guy from Paraguay, and then there's Paul, he's Geordie, he's the Geordie English lad. Like, how could everyone in the team understand each other? But it worked in the cartoon. This is what this is like. Fucking love the Hurricanes. That was a good show.
Gazza is feeling the pressure. His recent panic attack was a warning, but today
To get the fuck out of this country.
he has taken precautions.
That's me bag, right?
Hasn't been paid yet in months. I bet you his shit gets stolen while he's out there playing. Like somebody comes in and steals his shit. That's how fucking crazy it is.
That's it, down. I need breathing. Run in my bag, and there's a bottle of tablets in there.
Okay.
Do you want them now?
Steroids. He's on drugs. He's on performance enhancers. The Chinese government don't mind. They're just like anything, just as long as you perform, we'll cover it up.
Take that on the bench and all, Daniel. Okay. And then.
What is that?
This is the best bag I've ever used, and it's by Mouse.
What makes the perfect backpack?
Twat
That's
bag.
exactly the question we asked ourselves when designing
I'm actually
the
intrigued by
first
this.
ever Mouse backpack. We became famous for phone cases, growing a global
That's where I've
customer
seen
base
these
of
guys.
over 2 million people. But we wanted to take it one step further. So, we built a new backpack design team from scratch, surveyed over 100,000 customers, and set out on a mission to create the world's greatest backpack. It had to be super functional, so we included up to 17 strategically positioned
Too many pockets.
for all the items you'd want to pack with, and designed a wraparound zip so you can access the bag however you want. Easy access from the top, side access on the go, and full access for packing. We're Mouse, so of course, it had to be extremely protected.
Right, enough. Let's fucking do it. Let's do this shit. Oh, we couldn't play that song because it's copyrighted by fucking Rage Against the Machine and Matrix. Universal Studios. Oh my god, they actually cut out that bit of the music. Oh, the guy that's uploaded this documentary has cut it out. Right, I get it. Can you imagine? That would have been great with the music of the Matrix. Come on, Rage Against the Machine music is playing while Gazza's doing doing
Gansu
that shit.
Tianma begin the game badly, and so does Paul. But he turns to his anti-anxiety tablets.
Whatever they are. Is that what we're calling them? Oh, they've had to mute it. This is horrible.
Ten minutes before half-time, the make-or-break game gets even more dramatic. Gansu are awarded a spot kick. Jerry is the designated penalty taker, but he daren't argue when Gazza claims the ball.
Imagine he's fucking just put it over the bar. Missed it, like, this fucking idiot. Oh, the goal, he got it in. It's too loud. We all got an extra. For this game, but we're see. Look at that.
The first half ends well, but back in the...
All these Chinese people are going to get beaten after the film, or after the match. They're just going to go out and beat them. That's how they disperse the crowd. Once Gaz is safely bussed away.
dressing room, Paul is demanding still more from his teammates.
Yeah, hey, that's true. We're more fucking like this. Come on.
What does that mean? Calm down, Gaza. You take break. He's freaked out.
I don't know what I was saying. Push up quickly. The only reason I was saying this for is to make the forwards tired. Because when you're feeling good and you're fucking pushing them out, yeah, then they're thinking, fuck, I've got to keep up with them because you're going to get them offside and they're going to get tired and tired. And
They don't know what he's talking about.
they're going to say, fuck, I'm fed up with it.
What is that shit that he's drinking?
Cold coffee. I've got water, hot water.
Cold coffee. Because they don't have hot water. It's just good. And you haven't been paid. They don't have hot water. I bet you it was like an 8-hour drive and a coach to get to this shitty little fucking pitch to play this match.
Yeah, a lot better now.
Try the economic feeling. Yeah, maybe some two defender come to you and pass the ball quicker.
First time. Play one-touch football. Yeah, sometimes that.
One-touch football. Yeah, liquid football. Just doesn't understand what you mean.
I need another goal, man. I need another goal. Stop.
You are the leader.
Too quick.
Okay? Yeah.
Corners against. Let's fucking do it tight. Straight away out of it.
Hacking him. Five Bellies is just shaking his head. He knows God has played shit. He's just like, shouldn't have had those drinks last night. Shouldn't have had that last double whiskey.
Paul is giving everything, desperate to prove a point and complete a full game. But after just 15 minutes of the second half, he's substituted. 10 minutes later, Gansu concede an equaliser.
Yeah, and he's not there. They're shit now.
And the game ends in a hugely disappointing draw.
Fucking shit.
I can't believe how he took us off. I don't know what for, but he's doing well.
He's like, the coach is taking us off. It's like, he's not a coach. That's not a coach. It's not the same. It's not even. They don't even understand football. Do you know what I mean?
You always fucking slip up, man, at the end. It's a joke. We don't concentrate, we just lose our concentration. It's no good. Tell you what the fuck happened with the goal? I see you just stand and watch the fucking guy go fucking through.
When he hits the guy, he throws the ball outside trap. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Fucking 8 goals now. 8 fucking goals we give away. Sometimes kids fucking play. Good to know because we have 34 days off.
It's like, what is that wee green fucking basin for? Like, what's that for? Like, what is that for? It's like the wash. Everyone had to get washed and that afterwards. There's
Only because
bars,
there's only
bars in the windows, no?
4 games were played there, and that's the first part of the season.
Paul doesn't know it yet, but he has just played his last game in China.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
On the hunt for a car that will make your road trip
Fucking let's go home.
epic? With Kayak, you can now search and compare car hire.
Honestly, it's the best thing. That's the best thing.
His problems are piling up. He's owed £80,000 in wages.
Oh my god.
His team is awash with earnest novices, and ahead of him stretches that 5-week break from football, when the heat and the sandstorms will engulf the city. Worst of all, his friends are about to leave him. Alone.
I just want the lads to make us happy because they're going to be leaving shortly and I'm back on my own again, so I'm going to get the 2 lads, Heps and Jimmy, to cheer me up. Is that right, lads?
That's right, Paul.
Right, let's karaoke. There's nobody in, but we're just going to keep ourselves happy because there's nothing else to do. Go and pay that £3.50 that company in the booth.
Where?
Good. And get me one more green drink. The herbal drink.
That green drink that he likes, that herbal drink. Yeah, dead on, Paul.
I'm singing this for everyone back in England because I love them. England, I miss you.
Fucking right. Let's get back there now. Let's get back there soon.
About it. That was a present.
Quick wee swig of a drinker.
How you broke this old heart. Normally as well, to have this laugh, I used to get drunk or pissed to have this laugh, but now no, I don't need to.
I like getting drunk, but I think sometimes I'm a fucking pain in the arse when I am drunk, because if I'm feeling anger, if I'm holding anger inside of us, or if I've got feelings, I let them all. If I'm feeling angry and I'm drunk, then I let the anger out, and it's not very nice. Or if I'm feeling sad and I get drunk, then all my sadness comes out.
So take a look at me now. Oh, there's just an empty space, and you're coming back to me in a case so large, and that's what I've got to face. Gazza will play anywhere. To England, take a look at me now. I look fucking happy.
Take off your fucking top. God, look at that. He's like Bruce Lee.
Take a look at me now. England, I miss you. I want to be back, but no, I will prove them wrong.
He wants to prove him wrong. Like, fucking, come on, man. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Like, enough's enough of this. Like, we need to end this.
A few days later, Paul is back in England.
Like, fuck.
China just seemed dark. I was mentally done in. I was drinking myself to oblivion, really.
Yeah,
Instinctively, he returns to his native northeast.
That's it. Go back where it makes sense.
So sure to be arriving at Newcastle.
Get the beers in there.
Fucking right, man. Get the fucking straight home. He was drinking too much over in China. He had to, you know what I mean? And then he got back home first thing. Get the beers in.
I drank for a week that I was up there, you know. I was really, really depressed. And I just thought that was me. I thought that was my football career was coming to an end, and fucking hell, I was shit myself. I thought 20 good years, loving it, being around players in the morning, in the dressing room, in the crack. And I just thought that was it, and I was just getting down and down and down, and I couldn't focus right.
Yeah, like this is after Rangers, isn't it? Like the Rangers years are behind us now, aren't they? Like you can't even get Rangers now. Yeah, fuck me.
My dad got a bit worried because I just was drinking more.
A distorted Paul Gascoigne face through the distortion of a pint glass. Do you know what I mean? That is the art of Channel 4 documentaries.
And I should have.
With things going out of control, Best friend Jimmy and father John called on Paul's therapist to intervene.
I was just sitting in TGI's having something to eat and a glass of wine, and the next thing I got tapped on my shoulder. It was Johnny McEwen, my counsellor, and I said, "Fucking hell, what are you doing here?" And when I've had a call from my dad to come pick you up, I think you need to go and get some help. And I didn't even question it. I just went, "Yeah, you're right, I do." I was so pleased and relieved. I knew I was going to have a good place.
Cottonwood de Tucson.
See, you're back in fucking... Oh, they're going to Tucson.
Is an addiction treatment center located in the beautiful high desert foothills of Tucson, Arizona.
Fucking right. That's what you need, a holiday after China. Go to America. Go to the opposite end of the spectrum. Go to... You know what I mean? Just go on a nice 2-week holiday in America. Call it a detox. Best
Here
thing
at
for you.
Cottonwood, we go into it knowing you.
Get some sunshine. Get some American accents. Just like, hey, what's going on? Hey, here at Tucson, Arizona, United States of America. That's gonna sort you right out after all that China shit. Because sometimes coming back to Britain wouldn't cut it. You'd be like, oh god, here in Britain it's fucking grim too. You're coming back to like, you know, tins of baked beans and fucking HP sauce and fucking the smell of vinegar and fucking just bus stops and just grimness too. So it's like you need to go to America just to remind yourself that there is happy places in the world.
You can do it.
But in order to do it, he has to get there, and that means confronting his terror of flying.
Which means he has to have a drink.
I'll shake, my heart goes, I feel my chest just squeezing. I get that scared that I'll actually punch something really hard, and I have been known to headbutt doors. Then I'll try and hurt something in my body that takes away the fear.
Just get a boat.
I was on the plane and I just started breaking down and I just started talking to the steward guys, and I said to them, you know, where I was going, we said we gathered that pole. And so I said, was there any chance of a drink? The drinks trolley come by and I slide a little red bottle of wine off it without them looking. That was the last drink I had.
Don't even think about life insurance until you've heard this. You know, many people in the life insurance industry are absolutely furious about this little-known policy that's really rocked the industry with its immediate day one cover. See, you can now get up to £300,000
Can you fucking believe this?
cover any debts like a mortgage, or perhaps leave a substantial gift to your family, and of course help cover any funeral costs as well. With immediate coverage from day one for any accidental death, giving you peace of mind right away. Unlike other providers, there are no intrusive blood tests. Now, nearly everyone can qualify for guaranteed low-cost coverage, even if
he's
you're
just
a
walking down
smoker.
the street
This
like
is
a
an absolute must if you want to help protect your loved ones from outrageous skyrocketing
What is this
costs.
shit?
And these new plans start from as little as £2.50 a week.
Who are
That's
people
what,
like this?
32 pence a day. Click the blue button under this video right now to learn more. You know, if we've learned anything over the past 3 years,
We're not
or so,
skipping
it's
this.
that life is unpredictable. None of us knows how
Yeah.
long this financial crisis is going to last, or if prices will ever come down. But you can help to protect your family from another crippling debt by getting coverage that's flexible. See, it's guaranteed money paid quickly to your family at the time that they need it most. So they've got
don't like this
one
guy.
less thing to worry about at an already emotional and very difficult time. For just £2.50 a week, that's less than the price of a cup of coffee. You can help remove so much financial worry from your loved ones. So don't put this off. We all know that one day, well, we're all going to need a funeral, and that's why putting cover in place to leave a cash sum for your family, which is going to help protect them financially, makes so much sense. You can get peace of mind starting from just £2.50 a week. Click below to learn more about
there you
this
go,
life
guys.
insurance
This is
designed only for UK
Family
residents. Protect your loved ones from a financial shock when your time comes.
/ instant cover. Instant quote.
After 32 days of treatment in Arizona, Paul has returned to England. Stranded in London without a home or a job, he calls on his ex-wife, Cheryl. She makes sure he's sober and agrees to take him in. It is there, in the Hertfordshire countryside, that he speaks to the author Hunter Davis.
Hold on. She agrees to take... He's homeless. He's homeless. He's jobless and homeless, right? Who the fuck's his house? It's fucking probably his house in the Hertfordshire countryside. He probably fucking bought this house. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck, like? Who the fuck is this bitch, like?
Who is helping him write his autobiography. And the talk turns to Arizona.
Arizona? Robbie Williams' B-side is called Arizona, about UFOs. It's a shit song, apparently.
You enjoy it, was it?
Yeah, I enjoyed the clinic this time more than the other 2 times.
And it's like a hotel, you have a room each or a
No,
cottage?
He just writes the book for him because he can't be bothered writing it. He's just like, Paul went on to, he writes, he's just one of these guys, just like, he's going to make money because it's a Paul Gascoigne book, people are going to read it. And no one ever puts it together that Paul didn't really write this, do you know what I mean? Why would you read it then? I would only want to read it if he actually wrote it. If Paul actually wrote the book, I'd fucking be straight out to bed. I want to read that. And it's fucking shite. Like, whatever, even if it was shite, you'd be like, that was great. You know he wrote it.
People,
You're in with 4 people?
There's no TV. You can't watch TV. You got to film on a Saturday night.
That's what the book's like. You can't watch TV. There's a film on a Saturday night, and you go out for a drink because my head's fucking mangled, man. And you'd be like, he wrote this. Great.
Pool on a Sunday. Been told to stop eating sweets and coffee. I can only have 1 cup of coffee in the morning and the rest is decaf.
Yeah. How about the smoking?
When I went to the clinic, so I was smoking up to maybe 30 a day, man, but still training. But now I'm down to about less than 10 a day now.
Presumably in the clinic they wouldn't let you smoke?
Yeah, everyone's smoking in the clinic.
Don't they try and stop you there?
No, they take everything else up here, money, credit cards, telephones. In your room was just, you weren't allowed mouthwash, aftershave, anything like that, because it's all got alcohol in it. Some people can drink it, you know.
Have you admitted before to yourself you're an
No, not really.
You denied it?
I'm proud to say I'm an alcoholic. Before I was embarrassed. I know what I want now. I know what I'm looking for in my life. I want to be happy with Cheryl and the kids.
Paul met Cheryl more than 10 years ago. Not only did he love her, but he adored her children, Bianca and Mason. In 1996, their son Regan was born, and the
not even his kid. It's just, God.
Couple were famously married that summer. But within 3 months, a beaten and battered Cheryl
It's a fucking great photo, like.
appeared on.
Look, Cheryl feels. It's all gonna feel. Do you know what I mean? Look. Oh God, it is too. Like.
Born, and the couple were famously married that summer. But within
Cheryl feels. Not good. Not a good name.
In 3 months, a beaten and battered Cheryl appeared on newspaper front pages. Divorce followed in due course.
Jesus.
Getting divorced and beating my wife up was a really low point of mine. Where at that time I was drinking and angry. And that's why I beat her up, and I hate that. I've got to carry that for the rest of my life, you know.
But it seems that Cheryl is prepared to let a reformed Paul Gascoigne back into her and her children's lives.
I was ringing her up from training, and I was asking what the kids were and that. And then I was, in tears and, I was feeling hard and down and depressed and stuff like that. And then I told her I was going to the clinic and that. And we went on holiday and we just says, we'll just give it another try. I don't know why she took us back. Maybe because she loves us.
Because you're Paul Gascoigne.
And I
and don't you forget it.
When I'm on my day, I'm good to be around.
Say goodbye to old costly cable TV once and for all. This revolutionary
Maybe we'll just
invention
end this
gives you
here.
access
Do
to
you wanna
your
keep
favorite
going with this?
channels and movies complete.
There's not enough for part 4. We'll just squeeze out this part 3 a wee bit longer and then end it.
After 2 months back in England, Paul is still sober and still with his family. But professionally, things aren't going well. Unpaid wages mean Paul won't have to return to China. But as a free agent, he does need a new club. Without football, Paul has time to think and has to find ways to fill his days.
So basically, because they didn't pay his wages, he doesn't have to fulfill the contract and go back to China, which is ultimately the best thing. Oh my God. Because when you think about it, when he signed that contract, he had to stay there for how many years that contract was, which is probably why he felt so trapped and he was having panic attacks, because it's just shit. It was awful being there. And like, so him paying it was actually the universe's way of just going, this will get you out of it so you can get you home. So I was right. He should have just got up and left immediately when I was saying it back, or like, you know what I mean? You should have just ordered the flight home fucking months ago. Saved yourself all this shite because they were never paying you. So that was what was keeping him there. Do you know what I mean? People of the Republic of China, you must play for us.
50-0.
Showing the kids are being...
See the way it's just normal now? He's back in England and it's just normality. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the weather. It's, do you know what I mean? It's just normal. Do you know what I mean? It's just nicer. Do you know what I mean?
Fantastic, and it's good to be back home and relaxing and enjoying things and actually trying to cope with everyday life. I could honestly say this is all new to me.
I can honestly say going to China was the fucking worst thing he ever did. It was the worst decision he ever could have made, and you should have known better, and anyone should know better.
Even though Regan's 7 and you know, Mason's 13 and Bianca's 16, you feel a little bit of an outsider, and but you have to work at it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working at the family side of things.
But you gotta admit, it's better than China. Come on.
He'll come back. I know he'll come back. He loves the camera. There he comes. Look at you smile. You love the camera, don't you, son? I think he's a bit like me.
It's good having your dad around, doing it?
Yeah. 'Cause he takes me everywhere, and I'm allowed in the zoo today. I'm going to go in with the animals.
Regan's Jimmy, isn't it? Jimmy Firebelly.
The hell is that?
It's called that.
No, it's Jimmy itself. It's just got a mask on. Jimmy! Wait.
But it is nice being around him, and I'm trying to make up for lost time as much as possible. And I obviously get through on my face a little bit where you've been over the years, and the kid's all right in a way, and what about tantrums? Regan just walks all over us now, I think.
Stop teasing him.
I'm not.
Look at there. Just give him it there.
But lately it's been nice. You know, sometimes I have been hard to be around because I'm not playing football.
Channel 4 are probably desperately trying to find the most embarrassing, juicy moments. But, do you know what I mean?
I'm not getting up and going training, so I have...
This whole thing's probably a hit job, semi-piss take, hit job, piss take at the same time, but it was just, dude, so genuine that we all just loved it. Do you know what I mean?
A nightmare to be around.
Shite at golf.
Sometimes I do get a bit hot-headed and frustrated. Fuck off. I used to go for a drink and that used to relax us, but I can't drink anymore, so now I try and find other things to try and relax us and calm us down.
Bollocks! I'm playing Michelle's dad, Rick, and Gloria, his girlfriend, so they look good players, but I haven't played for a while.
Shot, Rick. Can give you that, I think.
No, we won't. What's the matter with you, Paul?
Just keep talking to each other, that's good therapy. No one knows what I'm going through. Do they not? No. If only they knew. If only people knew. I've had a hard life and I've come through it better. Hopefully stronger this time.
This addiction and that is horrible. You just seem to be switching addiction to another addiction, and mine at the moment is bloody chocolate. I'm fucked off with it because it's the last thing I want to be eating, is chocolate.
Man, I need a bit of dump this one up. Please.
Oh, shit. Great shot, Rick. But you know, it's a funny thing because I like telling people I'm an alcoholic because it took so much pressure off myself, and I was admitting it. I'm getting feelings again. When I'm eating, I'm actually tasting the food, which is nice, and when I'm training, I feel good training, I feel healthy. When I talk to people, I'm a lot clearer.
I got shot out.
Some days I'm really dead.
It's good to see him better, getting better. Like fucking hell, it's just that madness of China, man.
And I refuse depression tablets, medication like that. It's something I have to get over.
There are other ways of vitamins.
If I can get a happy medium in my life, and be happy, because there's so many days that I just fucking so unhappy, and I don't know what I'm unhappy about. That's the thing.
That's it. He doesn't even. That's the thing. You don't even know why it is you're unhappy. It's just life. It's called. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. It's called the human condition. It's just there's something wrong with it. It's like that's what. Is it a simulation? We're not really humans or something. We're something else that's been convinced we're humans or something. I don't know. It's just that's what it is. You don't even know why you're unhappy. So I mean, he's Paul Gascoigne, he's a rich footballer. He's still unhappy. That would be me. You would never be happy. You never will be happy. You could be. I could have 500 million in the bank. Wouldn't be happy. Still wouldn't mean anything. Still wouldn't be happy. So I mean, I could have everything I want, and I'd still never be happy. It's just, don't know. Work out on it.
I'm feeling hard at the moment because my career is coming to the end and I live for football. I find hard when I go to the sports pages and I look at the players doing pre-season training and seeing the smiles on their faces. I never really planned ahead really. I just thought, football would come another season, and now it's come to me in a career and all of a sudden, your sort of fame sort of comes to an end and you don't get it, and sometimes it hits you. When you've been on a pedestal for so long and then the next thing is nothing.
I'm just frightened what the future holds. I don't like looking.
I think that happens for a lot of sports stars, you know what I mean? I think about them, like that's that happens to a lot of sports stars. They sort of finish their career in the early 30s and then they don't have enough money squared away or a plan for the future and they'll lose it and all, but there's people that don't even have that. You know what I mean?
A bit because I get scared, and I've had that since I was 7. I've been carrying this for 30 years.
Is this why you've got this amazing zest for life then?
But I often think that I've got to keep on the move all the time. And like, if I'm sitting around the house and I'm like fucking bored or something, that's it. I just put my train kit on and go running and let off energy then. It's just I have energy all the time. I have to burn up all the time. That's why I like fly fishing, because I'm on the move all the time. I like fishing. People think you just sit there, but no. I'm on the move, I'm changing flies, I'm constantly doing that.
That's what you should do. You should take up fishing, move to Scotland, buy yourself a wee piece of land with your Gascoigne football money, get a wee fucking bit of land and just fish in Scotland.
And I'm pleased like now I'm fishing, but really deep inside I would love to be on the football field again. But I'm not begging. I'm not begging anyone. I'm not saying, "Oh, please take us, please." I'll never ever do that.
I don't get it. He should be in America. Like, why aren't you in America? Where they're still shit. Not nowadays in 2024, but back then in the late 90s, early 2000s, like you could have went to like Chicago Hope, some American team where they can afford to buy you. You're at the end. It's like it's Paul Gascoigne. You know what I mean? He's in his golden years. I mean, this isn't the guy. This is the guy you bring on in like the last 25 minutes to like create. If the game isn't going your way, you bring on Gazza. He'll create something. He's one of those dudes. He'll create a moment. Do you know what I mean? He'll create a goal out of nothing. Like, and that's what you're investing in. And you're a big rich American team. You got plenty of money. It's like, and you get in Gaza the world star, the personality, the brand, right? This was just before there was brands in football. Do you know what I mean? I think Beckham became the first brand. But like Gaza had it, he just didn't realise what he had. Didn't have the guidance. But he could have been in America and they would have given him a big fat sexy salary. Fucking Cheryl and the kids would have been fucking sniffing around him then. Let's come over and live there. And then like you're getting a big fat salary. You're getting paid a lot. Do you know about even Gascoigne or even Lineker, and he can suck his fucking wee shitty fucking 1.5 mil a year in the BBC in his shitty wee studio. He would actually realize like, nah, you're actually making more, and you're having fun. You're still playing, and you're in America. You're living the life. Do you know what I mean? And you're not nothing even expected. You don't even start. You're the guy to bring on in the second half. You're the wee like cherry on top. You're like Cantona or something. You're like that guy who's winding down that part of his career. Just having you in the team is enough. Like it's like the wisdom and stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's what it should have been instead of going to fucking China, man. Who the fuck is this guy's agent? Probably doesn't have one. That's the problem.
I've got so much pride in myself. Yeah, I've got a few people to prove wrong again, but I can do it. I've done it for so many years. And I'll keep on doing it until I'm lying in that coffin with a smile on my face. And I'm getting cremated. And my ashes blown over St James's Park.
The door to the Premiership is firmly closed, but Paul's football exile could now be coming to an end. He has high hopes of an offer from the Middle East. Another suitcase, another chance. Perhaps the last of a long career. But his spirit is strong, his head is clear, and his self-respect is growing. Above all, he's sober. His future looks better. St James's Park will have to wait.
A fucking denim jacket, man. Shite. So there you go. So there you go. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm a bit bushwhacked. I feel like I've been to fucking China for 2 months. So we'll see you next time on the greatest channel on YouTube. Don't forget to like it every once in a while. Wouldn't kill yous. The fuck is this?